Are you looking for easy ways to save money? In this video, we'll show you the best tips and tricks to help you save money without a lot of effort. Number 1. Track your expenses. This will be your first step in identifying areas where you can start saving money. This is such a simple thing you can do. Don't overlook this and assume you know where your money's going. With a little effort, you'll be able to see some areas where you can probably start to cut back on. Maybe you went to Starbucks more than you realized. Maybe that grocery bill was super high, and you remember letting some of it rot in your fridge. Maybe you have subscriptions to Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus, and you only watched one show this week. The point is, comb through your credit card bill, and you might be surprised how much money you're wasting. Once you start seeing some areas that you can cut back on, it's time to create a budget, which will help you plan how you will manage your income and expenses so that you can save more money each month. Number 2. Stick to your budget. Notice that we don't say create a budget. You actually have to follow it now. What good is it to have a budget if you don't follow it? Be sure to track your progress on an ongoing basis so that you make sure you stay within your spending limits. It's not going to be easy, but it's really non-negotiable if you want to save more money. It may be helpful to use an app to help you track everything. Doing this consistently over several months or years will allow you to save more money than you ever thought possible. Number 3. Use cash instead of credit cards. Credit cards have a way of making it feel like we're not really spending any money until the bill comes around. Swiping a card just doesn't have the same effect as handing over cash. It's much easier to get carried away when you're paying with a credit card and you don't have to keep track of every item you're buying. With cash, you only have a specific amount of money to spend. There's no option to go over that amount. If you walk into a store with $100, you literally can't spend any more than that. This is a good way of making yourself stick to the budget that you've set for yourself. Number 4. Cut back on eating out and cook at home more often. One of the easiest ways to start saving money is by eating at home. Instead of hitting the drive-thru or going out to restaurants, consider preparing bulk meals at home that will last for several days. Take some time each week to plan your meals ahead of time so that you can work with your budget in mind. Knowing exactly what to buy and sticking to it can help you avoid making any impulse purchases. Don't forget to also check for coupons and buy generic items when available. Generic brands often have similar ingredients at a much lower price. By eating at home and using these tips at the grocery store, you can save a lot of money in the long run. Number 5. Wait 24 hours before making any big purchases. Impulse purchases can put a huge strain on your budget, so it's important to take a step back and think before you buy. Before making any big decisions, try waiting for 24 hours. This will give you time to research the item and compare prices to make sure that you're getting the best deal. It will also give you time to make sure you really still want it after some excitement is worn off. By making careful, thought-out decisions, you can avoid buyer's remorse and a strained wallet. Number 6. Automate your finances. We still haven't mentioned one of the best ways to save money, one that literally saves time and money with little effort. Automating your finances is one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money in the long term. After running through the numbers, you can set aside a specific amount of your paycheck to go directly into your bank account. By setting up these automatic transfers, you can be sure that you're consistently putting money away without having to remember to actually make deposits manually. After a few months, you won't even miss the money being saved. You can't go wrong. Number 7. Consider getting rid of streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime, or at least some of them. Another great way to save money is to narrow down the number of streaming services you're subscribed to. We get that it's become difficult if you have one show that streams here and another show that streams there. But in the whole realm of things, is it really worth the money? Maybe you could burn through the shows one service at a time, then cancel that service and move on to the next. Just throwing out ideas here. If you're really desperate to save money, you'll do what it takes. And while we're on the topic, it's a good idea to comb through your credit card bill and refamiliarize yourself with what services you're subscribed to and make sure you still want them. It's possible you're paying for something you signed up for a year ago that you don't even want or use anymore. Number 8. Negotiate with service providers for better rates. Asking for a better deal with your phone company or internet provider is definitely worth the ask. You never know what deals or promotions they may be running. You can save a significant amount of money on your monthly bills just by simply asking nicely for a better rate and being persistent. It never hurts to ask, and it can end up saving you a lot of money in the long run. Before negotiating, it's important to do some research. Look online for any special offers or discounts that the company may be running, and be sure to ask around to see what other people are paying. It's also worthwhile to check whether there are any services you can bundle together to save even more cash. Number 9. Take public transportation instead of driving when possible. Public transportation is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to get around, save money, and help save the environment. Taking public transportation instead of driving can save money on gas, wear and tear on your vehicle, parking fees, and insurance costs, all while helping to reduce congestion and air pollution in the process. With the current gas and oil prices, avoiding these expenses can really make a difference. Number 10. Turn off your lights and unplug your electronics. The next thing you can do to save money is reduce your electricity usage. Conserving energy by turning off lights and unplugging electronics when not in use is one of the most simple and cost-effective ways you can save money. Implementing these small changes around your home may not seem like much at first glance, but they add up quickly over time. Not only will you save more money, but you will also help the environment. Number 11. Take advantage of free activities around town. You don't have to spend money to have a good time. Search for fun things to do in your area, and you might be surprised by what you find. For example, most museums have free admission days throughout the year when you can explore their exhibits and learn more about art, history, culture, and science, all at no cost. You can also visit your local library and rent anything, from books and magazines to movies and music. Perfect for those who want entertainment without breaking the bank. If you're looking to spend some time outside, check out your local parks to see what outdoor activities are available. From running, biking, or simply walking around the trails, you can get some fresh air and exercise at no cost. You can even bring along your own picnic for lunch and make a day of it. Many parks also host special events like concerts or movie nights, so don't forget to check out if there are any free events that you might be interested in. Number 12. Follow like-minded individuals online for ideas and motivation for saving money. You are who you surround yourself with. By following money-saving accounts online, you can find even more tips and tricks that other people are using to help save more money. Sometimes you just have to get in the right mindset, and by seeing other people achieve your goals, you'll see that it's not impossible and that you can do it too. At the end of the day, with the right budget and mindset, you can start saving money easily today. And it doesn't have to be a dramatic change. Start with what feels comfortable and work from there. Once you see how much money you can save, you'll never want to go back. So don't wait any longer. Start saving more money today.